guys, in today's video we'll be assembling a sectional sofa. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and go ahead and comment. So today we're going to be assembling a sectional sofa. It comes in 3 boxes. We're going to have the Ottoman in the smaller box. We're going to have the sofa part on this box, and behind here in this box we're going to have the chaise. For right now, what we're going to do to make things simple, we're going to open one box at a time. So we're going to go ahead and put this aside, and we're going to go ahead and move the chaise over to the side. Okay guys, like always, when we do open any boxes, we do use a box cutter, or you can use a knife or whatever you have at home. Be very careful when you do open the box. I recommend that you use your knife on an angle and you don't open the box straight down. You might rip the cushions, or yeah, you can cause some damage. So what I recommend is laying the box to the side and cutting the box in and out. Okay, so inside the box you're gonna have a few items. Should have something that looks like this inside. This is gonna have the hardware, the tools, and the legs. You can put this aside, make sure you don't lose this. This is very important. Inside also, there's gonna be the instructions. This couch is a reversible couch. You can assemble it one direction or another. So as you can see, inside that bag, you have a tool to tighten down the bolts, bracket to hold the sectionals together. You should have 6 bolts, 6 washers, 6 Loctites, and 6 bolts. You should have 4 legs there, and then the instructions. Inside this box, you're gonna get some cushions. You can put these aside for now. You're gonna have one back piece. Back piece number 2, this one has an angle to it. Back piece number 3. One throw pillow, one back pillow. And inside you should have this. Once you've removed all the items from the box, go ahead and remove the box out of your living room area. This will make for an easy assemble. Okay guys, now that we have everything out of the box, let's go ahead and open the Velcro. This bottom piece will peel down, and you'll have some more cushions in there. So you should have another pillow. You have the bottom piece pillow, and you should have one more cushion there. Flat, so we can see all the holes. So as you can see, the base of the sofa part has preset holes. This is where the backings are gonna slide in. This sectional sofa does have the option to assemble the sectional left facing or right facing. Okay, so for this example, we're going to be assembling the sofa. It's going to be a left-facing chaise, meaning if you're standing in front of the sectional, the chaise will be on the left-hand side. We will have the backings along this end, coming along this way. I'll go ahead and show you how to do that next. So the first thing you're going to do is grab the back piece and make sure that these holes do line up. You'll see the holes there, and you can just put them there to get an idea. Same thing with the taper in here. This piece will line up to this one. And the last piece you have will be this one. And this will be on that end there. As you can see, this is how it's gonna look. So let's go ahead and add the bolts, and let's start with the process here. So the first piece we're gonna assemble is gonna be letter E. Let's go ahead and grab the bolts, and I'll show you how to do that. So these bolts have a certain direction. There is a little groove here that indicates the shorter end goes inside the backing, and the longer end, it's gonna go inside the base. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll do the same process for the other 2 pieces. So you can see, we'll go ahead and grab this piece here. Go ahead and slide it in. Then we have one more piece. This will be letter D. We'll go ahead and slide this one in. Now that we have the pieces all inside the base, we're gonna go ahead and flip it on its back end, and we're gonna go ahead and add the washer, the Loctite, and the nut. As you can see inside, we're gonna have 1 bolt there, 2 here, 3, 4, 5, you got 1 more up here. Now that we have the bolts in, we're gonna go ahead and add the washer, the Loctite, and we're gonna put the nut on there. Once you got it down to this point, we're gonna go ahead and use the tool that they provided. Go ahead and turn this clockwise. And there you have it. We're gonna go ahead and do that for the rest now. Now that I showed you how to install one, we're gonna go ahead and do all the other ones on here. So we'll go step by step here. Okay, now that we have all the bolts and nuts screwed here, we're gonna go ahead and put the Velcro on, put the legs on. Should get 4 wooden legs. They're each gonna have a washer. Go ahead and screw these in. Now that we have all 4 legs installed, let's go ahead and put it on its legs, and we'll add the cushions and pillows. Should have a shorter taper end pillow. This will go to this head right here, and you should have a throw pillow. So here we are. We're finished with 1 piece. Time to tackle the next piece. Now, we're gonna go ahead and assemble the chaise part. As before, we're gonna go ahead and use our knife cutter or scissors or kitchen knife. We'll go ahead and cut this at an angle, make sure we don't tear the pillows inside here. Okay, inside this box, we're gonna have 1 cushion. You're gonna have the chaise cushion, which it is reversible. Have 1 back pillow. You can see inside the base, we're gonna have a few more items in here. We're gonna have the other back pillow. Got another pillow here. You should have part A, and you should have this long piece here, which is letter B. This will be the other throw pillow. And you should have the hardware and all the legs in here. Okay, in that package, you should have 5 bolts, 5 washers, 5 Loctites, 5 nuts, a bracket to connect the sectional. They also provide you with a tool, 4 legs, and you should have another instructions. So once we're done here, let's go ahead and remove all the trash out of the area so we can have a nice clean area to work with. Now that we have everything outside of the base, we're gonna go ahead and put the Velcro back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the camera, and I'm gonna show you how it looks from above here so you can have a better idea of where these back pieces are gonna be going. So as you can see, this base is gonna have holes similar to the sofa. However, it will not have any holes at the end. This is where the chaise part will be. Okay, now that we have the base on its flat laying down, we're gonna grab the back parts and we're gonna go ahead and get them ready. As you can see, this piece will be letter A, and this will line up here. And then we'll get this back piece here. This will be letter B, and it should slide right there. So this gives you an idea how it's gonna look. Let's go ahead and apply the bolts and slide them in. So as you can see, this piece will slide in. We'll go ahead and do that to the next piece. Now that we have the pieces inside, we're gonna go ahead and tighten them down from the bottom. So we'll go ahead and flip it on its back here, and we'll get the bolts, and we'll go ahead and do that. Now that we have the back pieces in, we're gonna go ahead and lift the Velcro off. And we're gonna go ahead and add the bolts and the nuts and the washers to hold down the back piece. As you can see here, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, you should have 1 up there. Okay, let's go ahead and add all the nuts to the bolt, tighten this down. Okay, now that we have all the bolts tightened down, let's go ahead and put this bottom piece back on. Go ahead and use the Velcro here to tighten it down. Once we got it down to this point, we're gonna go ahead and grab the legs and screw the legs in on each end. Got 2 legs here. We'll go ahead and install the legs now. We'll grab the next 2 legs and we'll go ahead and install it. Okay, now that we have all 4 legs in, let's go ahead and put it on its legs. Next step will be just to grab the pillows. You will have a taper end cushion here. You should have another cushion here that's tapered too. Now we completed the sectional piece. Let's go ahead and put it together here and we'll get the Ottoman installed. Okay, so in this step, we're gonna install the brackets. They slide in like so. Grab the next one. This will prevent the sectional from sliding apart. So let's make sure you don't miss this step. So in this step, we're gonna go ahead and assemble the Ottoman. As you can see where we have the sectional finish, we just need to go ahead and assemble the Ottoman. As before, when you do use your box cutter, make sure, or your knife, make sure you cut it at an angle. Okay, now that we got it out of the box, let's go ahead and put it inside there. Should have 1 cushion and some legs. Okay, now that we have everything outside of the base of the Ottoman, let's go ahead and put the Velcro back on. We got 4 legs. Let's go ahead and install these legs. Go ahead and put it on its legs. Grab the pillow. Line it up. There you go.